What's going on, crypto people? Life is good. I don't even have the market up. What's going on with the market? I don't know. Let's see. Where do I go for the market? I can't even remember where I go for the market. CoinGecko. No, CoinGecko. Oh my gosh. It's been a while. Not live coin watch. Oh my gosh. Goodness gracious. Oh my God. I can't even remember, guys. Unbelievable right now. Let's check out the market. I'll wait for you guys to get on here. You can tell me, where do I go to check out the market? Wow, life is so good. The market is doing what the market does, even though I can't find and remember the site I go to check it out. Yo, what's going on, Mr. Fouts? Good to see you, bro. Well, let's chat today, brother. I got something I want to share with you, man. XRP Rocket Man. Hello, see. What's good, XRP Rocket Man? Good to see you. Take it to the SEC before they bring this enforcement action on you. I like that concept. I hadn't heard about it. Shout out to my guy, Darren Moore, for sharing with the community. That dude is not coin market cap. It's like one of those other coin things, Mr. Fouts, but I can't remember the freaking name of the one I usually go to. I used to use Live Coin Watch. Hey, what is going on, crypto people? It is the Crypto Siege with another day in the life, in the crazy life that is a digital asset space. Good morning to each and every one of you. I hope you feel just as excited as I do about being an early adopter in this new asset class that is the digital asset space. How cool is that? And for the life of me, guys, I can't remember how we check out or how we verify the market is doing. The market does. I can't remember the name of the site that I always use. Coins, it's coin something. It's not CoinGecko, I don't think. Dana Brown, I don't think it's Paprika. Nope. Oh my God, what is it? Is it coin? Maybe it is CoinGecko. Is it CoinGecko? We'll find out. Let's see. I don't think it's CoinGecko. Let's see. Can you believe I can't remember that? There it is. It is CoinGecko. Thank you, Dana. You were right. You were right. You were on it. Is it Dana or Dane Brown? Hope I'm pronouncing that right. Yeah, I can't believe it. It's only been 20 something days since I've done a live stream, but goodness gracious, it is CoinGecko. Yeah, so we'll get into the market. Thank you so much, my friend. We'll get into the market because, again, it is doing what the market does. We'll get into a little bit of that. Really exciting time for me to be in this space. I'm really, really excited. Sparkles NFT launched on Songbird, just to let you know. Shout out to my dudes, Mickey B. Fresh and Patty XRP. Hope you guys are doing well. Keep doing what you're doing, my friends. You're doing an outstanding job. They let us know that yesterday, I believe, Sparkles NFT, the beta version, obviously, the first iteration, if you will, has launched on Songbird. So that's pretty cool. I'll go over there and play with it a little bit and do my part to participate. For me, I always want to participate early. I always want to show my support for platforms that I believe help us all to win. And so, I'll get over there, mess around and buy Frost, hook it up, see what's good. But they did do a video on that. You can purchase and mint, you can mint NFTs there, and so buy and sell on the beta version. So that's pretty cool. I'll do a little, do my part to support, and certainly always wanting to participate in the good projects out there, right? Get early, show support. These are people trying to do their thing in our chance to win, which is this new asset class called the digital asset space. So we got to do, I'm going to do my part for sure. Appreciate you guys being here. The market, let's go over this market real quick because holy moly. Let me say hey to everybody. What's going on, Mr. Fowles, XRP Rocket Man? Great to see you. Mr. Miller is in the building. How are you, my friend? And I hope I'm pronouncing that. Is that Dane Brown or was it Dana Brown? I appreciate you being here as well. So I don't know. Bitcoin at one time was 41,000. I haven't looked at it. I haven't looked at the market since, December 21st, maybe somewhere, maybe the 22nd, my last live stream before we took the family vacay. I got the beer code, traveled to Virginia, traveled back to Texas. Now we're off to North Carolina for college basketball on Friday. So, yes, I haven't looked at it, man. I haven't looked at it. Every now and then, Mr. Crypto C's let me know. Stellar Lumens is that, because we went big. We went big on Stellar. We went big on Stellar Lumens. That was a big bet. So big, thing there. So that's how we check the market every now and then on XLM. So I hope you guys feel blessed. We're in a new year. I'm hoping that 2022 will be that year. I don't know, we may get a great birthday, this year for 2022, right? Big birthday in the spring to 2022. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I was just looking at some what do you call it, private jets, to kind of do that thing and check out some stuff there. So that was pretty cool. Miss Crypto C, she likes that. She loves to hit that private jet stuff. So so we're gonna check into that, see what's good. Really, really excited about that. Oh, good for you, Mr. Miller. Growing my S-Fin. Good for you. I've not played around with the too much with Flare Finance. I've not played around much at all with Flare Finance. So got to up my game a little bit there. So let's go over this market. Let me share this with you guys. I don't know if you guys want to see this market or not. Blockchain Backer is keeping us up to date, keeping us in the know, reminding us you got to resolve through these tough times. All right, let me refresh this here real quick. I cannot believe I did not remember that was CoinGecko. That's crazy. So the current total cryptocurrency market cap is 2.09 trillion. Bitcoin, where's the dominance going at right now? Bitcoin dominance, 38%. Cool. Let's keep going down. Let's get to 31%. That's what I'm saying. So that's cool. Bitcoin is at $41,902. Ethereum is at $3,100. Binance coin is $468. Man, you got Tether and USDC up there. USDC is just doing its thing. Wow, number 5. How about that? Cardano is $1.39. It's up double figures on the 7-day. Solana is $136. XRP is at 73 cents. Yeah, interesting stuff there. Yeah, so yeah, I'm excited for people that can average dollar cost average in at these prices for XRP. Man, that's cool. Terra Luna is at $79.57. Polkadot is at $24. Dogecoin's at 16 cents. AVAX, the Avalanche X token is at $83.56. Interesting. Okay, Shiba Inu is 0.00002785. What's going on, Shiba Inu? Keep doing your stuff there. They're doing work behind the scenes, guys. A lot of people don't understand. A lot of people do not understand. Polygon is $2.07. It's down double figures on the 7-day. The market is mainly red. For sure. Atom token, ATOM, man, look at it doing this thing. It's $36 now. Shout out to those guys there. Shout out to my guy GDLT, who has been on the Cosmos and ecosystem Atom token from day one. I hope it has blessed you, man, and you and your family. I hope it has blessed you and your family, my friend. Keep doing what you're doing there, GDLT. Near Protocol, $16.97. What else are we following? That's of any, Algo's $1.28. Cool. Phantom's $2.88. I know they got some new Phantom stuff. I need to look into the new Phantom stuff to stake my Phantom tokens. It's up 11.5% on a 7-day. What else is there of note to talk about? V change is 7 cents. Hedera hash graph. Got a lot of people that follow Hedera. 26 cents. So Magic, with that Magic Internet Money, a number 37. It's in the top 40. Shout out to Daniele of Wonderland. Shout out to Daniele of Abracadabra Money. Shout out to Daniele of Popsicle Finance. That dude, he's smart guy. smart guy. So that's it. Unless you want to go with Sandbox, $4.27 for the metaverse tokens. Decentraland, $2.80. EGLD and the My Exchange. Keep doing what you guys are doing. $171 there. Tezos, I hope you get your act together and get it going, guys. So yeah, that's it for the most part. Osmosis. Man, Osmosis tokens, $9.57. What? It is number 58. It's part of the Cosmos ecosystem. I think it was their first decentralized exchange, if I'm not mistaken. Congrats, man. Look at that. $9.57. Who would have thunk it? Who would have thunk it? Now I'm pretty certain that GDLT has been blessed. Convex Finance is at $40.28. You guys know I'm a big fan of Convex Finance. Got a ton of money over there. And the token is at $40.28, up 4.9% on the 7-day. And that doesn't look like that's even the all-time high for Convex Finance. Yeah, love the cash flow tokens like Curve Finance, $4.32. Love those cash flow tokens that allow you to save and earn. Yes, absolutely love that. So there it is, guys. The market is doing what the market does. We're going to go over that big news that I discovered today. We're going to go over that for sure. Face Stampers in the building. What's good, my friend? Hey, Siege and everyone. The Thunder Sound is in the freaking building. How are you? Good to see you, brother. What's up, Siege? Vagabond ICO is a mess, really. Interesting. Look into XUM/XWM on the Zum wallet. Okay. XRP number 1 is here. What's up, bro? Got a little SFN through staking. It's a long road to 1 SFIN. I hear that. Victoria VR just partnered with Dell, like Dell, the company computers. That's a great project. $5% weekly for 93 weeks. So, wow. Victoria VR. Yeah, I remember looking into Victoria VR. Isn't that the guy, Mr. Fauci is like, he's kind of like, you know, really, really recognized for his work. I think I can't remember his name, but I think that it is. Yeah, we'll talk more about that, bro. You said, yes, we will talk about that. Roger Bridges, what's going on? How are you, Roger? VAWFYI. So growing my SFIN. Yeah. So I said, hey to everybody in the chat. Let's go with some videos. Again, XRP Darren Moore shared this on his videos today. And I thought it was very, very interesting. Some really, really interesting stuff to talk about with this market. Let me go over some of my Twitter stuff that I saved so I can remember to do that. And then we're going to get into this videos. John Deaton's been doing some work. That Pitbull has been doing some work for sure. So in case you guys did not know, share a screen here. Let's go here. Polkastarter, take 2 minutes to check out this step-by-step demo on how to buy POLS. Now, I know that my guy, I just listened to him this morning, is a big fan of Polkadex and Polkadot and kind of that whole ecosystem. Polkastarter is part of that. Jungle Link, big time fan. So I think we do have a little bit of the POLS, but if you want to learn more about Polkastarter, definitely go check them out. Seems like it's like an IDO launch type platform for Polkadot. Empowering projects to launch decentralized and interoperable token pools and auctions, enabling backers, securities access to crypto innovations. Yep. So I will get, I know I have some POLS. I'll get some more as well. Tiffany Hayden, letting people know, letting all the Stellar holders out there know some scams kind of going on. Interesting stuff. What's going on there? There's no staking on Stellar. This email is being sent to the Stellar community and it redirects to clone on the Stellar org website. Somebody just messaged me because they've been scammed. Delete this email and don't click on it. Please retweet. And there's the email. Introducing the Stellar Community Staking Marathon. Stellar has added a new reward system in addition to the payout generated by the inflation mechanism of time-based staking. Scammers are getting really slick, man. Be careful. Oh my gosh, just be really, really careful out there. And apparently she believes this has something to do with Uphold. There have been a lot of targeted emails aimed at the Stellar and XRP community because we're expecting emails from newsletters we signed up for. Our guard is down. Please stay vigilant. This was another one, introducing proof of keys, ownership, and staking event. Guys, just be careful what you're clicking on, and just don't click on it. Eventually, you'll get the real word about what's really going on. Reach out to companies directly. Reach out to Stellar directly to verify these emails. And here's the thing that she is saying. She's saying either Uphold is sharing their email list or the email list was stolen, because spam is being sent to email addresses created and used exclusively for Uphold. XRP and Solomon holders seem to be the primary target, of course. So be very, look at this one. You're invited to the Stellar distribution, XLM distribution Q1 2022, another fake scam email. Be very careful. If you're not certain, don't click on it. If you're not certain, reach out directly. You can reach out directly to Ripple. You can reach out directly to the XRPL Foundation. You can reach out directly to the Stellar org Foundation and find out what's going on with these emails, right? So be very careful, guys. Attorney Seal shared this, and I think this is really cool. I'll show you John Deaton's tweets on this as well. Crypto Law International connect to Congress. Sign the petition. Jeremy Hogan tweeted about it as well. So if you own XRP and not a U.S. citizen, Crypto Law US has started a petition asking Congress to investigate the lawsuit against XRP International. It says only 3,100 signatures so far. Check it out. That was 2 hours ago. Now, what I saw from John Deaton says something a little different, so we shall see what's going on there in terms of the numbers, 3,100. Jeremy Hogan, if you're not XRP, has started a petition, 3,100. Here it is right here, too. And I think I have more of it. Yeah, so here it is. To my international XRP holders, I am proud to announce Crypto Laws US International Connect to Congress call for action. As promised, we have activated an option for international holders to connect to US Congress. It is a petition to the 4 key members who can open an investigation. change.org/cryptolaw-intl. Let me grab this link. Let me put this in the chat for our international family so they can participate in this deal. Let's see, there it is. Paste that there. So that is really, 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 really cool. Now, John kind of, let me continue to read. I ask that only international holders use this petition option, and U.S. holders keep using the Connect to Congress app. This will maximize the power of both and not dilute either one. So shout out to you, my friend, John Deaton, that pit bull, as we like to call him. Keep doing what you're doing, brother. Appreciate all that you do. Appreciate you taking all your time, taking your time, your energy, and resources to share with the community and make a difference in this new asset class that's a digital asset space. And this is kind of what he says here. This will be a petition to the banking committee's leadership. Senator Sherrod Brown, Senator Toomey, and Representative Maxine Waters and Patrick McHenry. The international petition bears the message from U.S. holders via crypto laws connected. It reads, we are writing to, okay, right? And okay, so it kind of tells you everything in there. So everything they write. But he also said, in terms of the numbers that have participated in this, over an hour ago, he says, over 30,000 international holders have signed up to fight the SEC. Over 34,000 U.S. residents signed. If each one of us utilize the Connect to Congress app, international tab. Oh, okay, I got. So I said, so this is, this is all of us who joined in the lawsuit, 30 and 34, who joined in the, the thing with John Deaton. And what he's saying is, if we can get all 30 of these international holders to connect, to use the U.S., the international connect, we can make a difference in that as well in terms of impact, right? Got it. I got you. So international holders, you got something that you can utilize. And it's important to, the impact of it is, what the SEC is doing or is not doing. It's a global thing. It's not just affecting the U.S. So very, very smart, John. We appreciate you, bro. We appreciate you big time. All right, so let's get into a couple of these videos that I grabbed from Darren Moore's channel. Check out this. This is a former SEC branch chief on what investors and developers can expect for crypto regulation in 2022. Let's take a listen to this lady right here. Lisa, looks like Braganca or Braganca, I believe is her name. All right, let's take a listen.
They absolutely are more comprehensive these days. They are broader in terms of, what they are interested in looking at. Remember, it was just a couple of years ago where we had the avalanche of cases where they went after just about everybody who issued a token. So I think they are getting more targeted. The people at the SEC are more sophisticated. They're understanding better what's going on. And things like the Ripple case, really have a huge effect on them. They recognize that they can potentially get major pushback.
Yep, they sure can. And just like Rosalind Layton from Forbes, a contributor from Forbes, and others are saying, this lawsuit has been significant. And our part with John Deaton has made a major impact. Everyone's paying attention to it. Don't forget, we got on the Patrick Bet-David Valuetainment show or podcast with John Deaton. The word is getting out throughout the world what is going on. And so not only the Ripple versus SEC, but John Deaton and what he's doing versus the SEC as well. We are making a difference, and everyone is recognizing it. Here's a former SEC branch chief kind of talking about it, that the impact of this Ripple versus the SEC or whatever, SEC versus Ripple, whatever it is. It can't be understated the significance of the impact of this decision that's going to come from this. This is why I believe Judge Torres and the Honorable Judge Netburn, Honorable Judge Torres and the Honorable Judge Netburn are taking their time, making sure that they can get this right that they do it right. Again, dot all the I's and cross all the T's, because the impact of these decisions, is going to be long-standing. They really, really, really are. So they do want to get it right. But I think it's really hugely important to understand that she gets what's going on. Congress knows about the suit and what we're doing. They may not bring up John Deaton, but they are bringing up the fact that they know 60-something plus thousand people who signed a petition against the SEC. That is a major deal. And you get the U.S. Congressman hearing from the people from the banking committee. That means a lot, because they're going to bring that out, especially Emmer and Pat McHenry, right, and Toomey. They're going to bring that up in Congress. They're going to bring it up in these hearings when they bring people in, that the international community is being affected, not just the U.S. And I think that's important. It's just another tool in a tool belt, if you will, to get Congress to act, if you will, and move bills and get them approved and implemented and put into action, right? So that is very, very, very important. This, I think, for me, was when I learned about this. This is about being able to take the fight to the SEC before they take it to you. This is an attorney, I believe he's a partner at a law firm. So amid a growing influence of digital assets on Capitol Hill, Jones Day partner, so the law firm is Jones Day, James Burnham, discusses the potential problems of crypto turf war between the United States enforcement entities. Regulators, this is a quote, regulators can't just do whatever they want, using statutes from the Great Depression that would include vague language that might arguably be applied to digital assets, he said. Let's take a listen to this guy, James. Let's take a listen to James here, because I just thought this was profound. And it kind of goes sort of along the lines of what Tara Luna is doing. Mr. Kwan, I believe is that Tara, right? Tara. Yes. Because he did bring a suit against the SEC. So take a listen to this dude.
Crypto regulation sort of feels like it happens in a vacuum, and people discussion about crypto. So I think maybe I just want to set the stage, because a lot of the discussion about crypto regulation sort of feels like it happens in a vacuum, and people are just looking at whether this or that agency, what are they going to do, what's going on, what's the narrow thing. But the Supreme Court has changed the law governing federal regulators in dramatic ways in recent years that is really bad for regulators and really good for people who think there shouldn't be more regulation. And so what I mean by that is they've announced a rule basically that says major questions of legal policy and economic policy and social policy have to be decided by Congress first. And so before a regulator can do something, Congress has to clearly give it the authority to do that. And the best decision you can read on this came out over the summer. As you may recall, there was a moratorium that the CDC placed on evictions in relation to COVID-19. And the Supreme Court said the CDC did not have the power to do it because the statute they were invoking was very old and did not clearly give them power to regulate the housing market. So when it comes to the DC dogpile today, I think what people don't need to keep in mind is that just because the regulator says they can do it, or just because the regulator claims to have some sort of legal argument that gives them the power, that's not the whole story. And really Congress, what the Supreme Court has told us is Congress has to take the lead here. Regulators can't just do whatever they want.
That's very, 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 Congress has to take the lead here. And, we've been saying on this channel over and over again, for us, there's a level of participation, right? In terms of Congress, blockchain associations and PACs, et cetera. I think there's another PAC called Coin Center as well, or at least an organization that really, along with Ripple, is really trying to make an impact from the PAC position or perspective on Congress. And I just want us as a family to understand that we don't have to have or, give $1 million to make a difference. We can start where we are and get actively engaged. Reach out to Ron Hammond. He can turn you on to the PAC that I contributed to. It's a blockchain it is a blockchain or decentralized PAC, if you will. But you can begin to make a difference. And I just hope for each and every one of you that we got to look 2 years from now. We got to look ahead 3 years from now, and 5 years from now, and understand where we'll be. But we make the impact now where we are, right? You can't operate from where you're going to be. You have to operate from where you are. And today you can make a difference. You can join the decentralized pact that's out there. Ron Hammond talks about, and another lady talks about, I can't remember her name right now. That he just said the Supreme Court has decided that the change is going to start. You know, the regulatory environment, that change is going to start from Congress. So we have to get involved. We can't just, you know, take these body blows or take these punches and just say this is how, is just the way it is. No. We can make a difference. And a lot of people are realizing that the new power, just like Patrick Bet-David said, the new power is the crypto space, the retail investors. That is the new power, and Congress knows it. Congress knows this, so they're looking forward to hearing from you. Look, you start where you are. We know the guys like Emmer and Toomey and McHenry, right? We know the ones that are on our side. We can start with small donations. We know the ones who are on our side. We have the power to get the ones who are not on our side out of there. In fact, Crypto Eddie had a video yesterday that she shared. Gosh, I can't remember who tweeted it out, but someone Barry Silbert. Barry Silbert put a tweet out just a couple of days ago. A particular person that's running for office reached out to Barry Silbert, wanting to know what he needs to know to make a difference in crypto. Right? And my message is, wherever you are right now is wherever you are, but don't sleep on the idea of being the next Barry Silbert, if you will. Why? Why do I say that? Because you're early in this space and you're actively participating in this space, and you're taking, we're taking our dirty, nasty fiat and put it in the new financial system. You got to see where you're going to be 5 years from now, 10 years from now, and understand the impact, but you got to start where you are. Barry Silbert had to start wherever he was. He had to start to get to where he is today. So just understand that you can make a difference. We all can make a difference, but make no mistake about it. It's not it's not with the SEC. It's with our regulators. It is with Congress that we make the biggest difference, the biggest impact. She's going to say something here about the courts as well.
Using statutes from the Great Depression that include vague language that might arguably be applied to digital assets.
Well, it's interesting in the context, in September, the SEC threatened to sue Coinbase, and CEO Brian Armstrong slammed them for taking a regulation by litigation approach. But you believe crypto firms should actually potentially use affirmative litigation to push back on regulatory overreach and obtain a clear regulatory landscape that way. Can you explain, is this happening?
Yeah, no, absolutely. So it's never happened with the SEC. I mean, basically, there's two pieces to this. So if a battle is coming, you want to be the person who chooses the battlefield, right? You want to be on top of the hill, not at the bottom of the hill. One of the reasons the SEC has been so effective over the years is because they generally are the hunter, not the hunted. They are the ones who decide who to sue, where to sue, when to enforce, and how to do it. There are other contexts in which people have challenged laws and regulations before they are applied to them. And the basic theory of this is you shouldn't have to commit a crime before you find out whether what you did was actually a crime, right? So if you say, let's say you want to launch a token and you're concerned that the SEC is going to say that that's a securities offering. So if you launch the token, you've already committed the violation of the securities laws if they decide that it was a security and the courts agree. But there are ways you can sue the SEC beforehand. It's called a pre-enforcement challenge, where you can ask a court to declare that that it's not a security, that under the securities laws from the 1930s, the token offering offering that you want to launch would not violate them, would not fall within those laws, and therefore the SEC can't come after you.
Let me play that again. It's powerful, powerful. Let's take a listen. I don't remember going this far back. Where am I at here?
If a battle is coming, you want to be the person who chooses the battlefield, right? You want to be on top of the hill, not at the bottom of the hill. One of the reasons the SEC has been so effective over the years is because they generally are the hunter, not the hunted. They are the ones who decide who to sue, where to sue, when to enforce, and how to do it. There are other contexts in which people have challenged laws and regulations before they are applied to them. And the basic theory of this is you shouldn't have to commit a crime before you find out whether what you did was actually a crime, right? So if you say, let's say you want to launch a token and you're concerned that the SEC is going to say that that's a securities offering. So if you launch the token, you've already committed the violation of the securities laws if they decide that it was a security and the courts agree. But you can there are ways you can sue the SEC beforehand. It's called a pre-enforcement challenge, where you can ask a court to declare that that it's not a security, that under the securities laws from the 1930s, the token offering that you want to launch would not violate them, would not fall within those laws.
You see what he's saying there? I'm going to stop the share here. This is the move, in my opinion, and this is the move that I think more blockchain companies, if you will, or startups will take. Right? They will take this. What's going on, Alex? It's great to see you. Pre-enforcement challenge. This is the one I want. Wait a minute. Yeah, wait a minute. Here, this is what I want. Pre-enforcement challenge. You understand what he's saying? This is a partner at a law firm saying this is the move going forward, guys. This is the move going forward. This pre-enforcement challenge. And I think that's massively, massively important, because essentially what has happened, just like Ripple and other companies, they've been saying, well, we know our thing's not security, and the SEC's interpretation is very, very vague. There's blah, 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 blah. No, we're good. We're going to launch. We're going to go do our thing. Not that doesn't mean that, like Ripple, for example, and I'll let you hear from David Schwartz, people aren't going in and meeting with the SEC. They are, but the SEC is using it as weapons to go and do something. But if you take a different approach, in other words, you do the pre-enforcement challenge. It's called pre-enforcement challenge, where you go to the court, you're suing the SEC and saying, no. And let the courts decide. Well, we don't think our thing's security, and let the courts decide. And then you can argue from that standpoint. You're on the offensive as opposed to being on the defensive. I love it. I love it. Absolutely love the idea and love the concept. And more people, I think, are going to take this up. Shout out to CoinDesk for getting this guy on. Again, he's a partner, James. He is a partner at the law firm. Where am I at? James Burnham, partner at the law firm called Jones Day. He says Jones Day partner, James Burnham. So Jones Day. Interesting stuff. I hope that more and more people get turned on to this. But this is something, look, law firms are stepping up. And they're realizing that, what's going on, right, with regulators is a sham, especially at the SEC. And there's a way to take the fight to them as opposed to waiting around and letting the SEC bring enforcement actions or litigations to you. So I think it's genius. I think it is genius in motion, and I hope to see more people do it, man. I really, really do. Michael O2 is in the building. What's going on, my friend? Good to see you. XRP holders have enough evidence to sue the SEC. That's what we're doing, bro, with John Deaton. Kiwi Strong is here. How are you, my friend? Kiwi Strong says, buy precious metals. It's about to take off. HODL your XRP. I hear you that, my friend. Good to see you. Trevor LeConte is in the building. What's good, bro? It's great to hear from you, my friend. Great to hear from you. Good morning, Season fam. Smash that like button, guys. Guys, do me a favor if you're watching. If you haven't taken the moment, please, to subscribe to the channel, please take the moment to subscribe to the channel if you're enjoying the content. and ring that notification bell so that you know when we do go live. I appreciate that. Vast majority of people listening and not subscribing, help a brother out. Hit that button, hit the sub button, and subscribe to the channel. Keyless is in the building. What's good, miss? How are you? The crypto caveman is in the building. What's good, bro? What's good? It's great to see you guys. So, guys, that is it. That is the word on the street. I think that is hugely powerful. We could take the fight to them. Let me let you listen to David Bird, old friend and business partner. All right, let's look into David Schwartz. Take a listen to David Schwartz here. We all love, I gotta share that. Hold on a second. We love the opportunity to hang out with David. We all seen this video plenty.
Okay, I get it, but that really should be changed because it doesn't make sense. It's not that. It's laws that we don't know what the laws are because they use terms that it's, like for example, in the money transmitter law, it talks about someone who accepts a payment. Well, what does it mean to accept a payment, you know, on a blockchain system? What does it mean? Like, it's not really clear. Like, for example, if you have payment channels, I don't know if many of you know what payment channels are, but they sort of have balances. Like, if you just adjust the balance on a payment channel, is that accepting a payment? Is the payment done? It's like, it's very hard to decide how the laws apply. And that's why I think you'll see many organizations, Ripple and many others, Coin Center is another, lobbying regulators, not so much to change the law, but to clarify it, like to tell us what it is that we need to do so that someone doesn't come down 2 years later and say, hey, what you were doing completely in the open and completely transparently for the last 4 years was illegal from day one and you should have known that. And we're like, we meet with you like every week about what we're doing. And now you're telling us we should have realized 4 years ago that it was fundamentally and completely illegal? Like, that doesn't make any sense. And so.
Yeah, and so that is how it's been. That is the, you know, we've all heard that video from Greg Kidd saying, like, I accepted the offer or the open door offers for the SEC, and it was like a Soprano style meeting. So we all know what's going on over there, and make no mistake about it, Ripple was meeting constantly every week with the SEC, and they just decided to it was for gathering information only. This lady here, former SEC chief, she said it flat out that the SEC is owned by the incumbents, right? And you think Jay Clayton and his wife, Goldman Sachs, you think these are the chairs, right? And you think hashtag Gary Gensler's not your friend from Goldman's, right? This is why we've been saying on and on and on about on this channel that they put him, Jay Clayton, Gary Gensler, they put him where they need them. Don't be fooled by the president selects. The president is nominating this. No, it's not the president. That's a formal thing. These dudes are privately selected. Got to get that, guys. They're privately selected. And in order for us to fight that type of stuff that continues to go on, let me see where I am here. Is it this one? No, this one. In order for us to fight this whole privately selected game, remember, the people that give them the nod, the ultimate nod, is Congress. It's not the president. The people who ultimately give these privately selected people the nod is Congress. So, you know, we have to not sit on our hands, not, you know, complain. We have to take action and get a hold of Congress and participate in that game however you can. Some people will have more time and they can get out and get out to the doors, the front doors in DC, right? Some others will be able to do it via money and contributing, finding out the associations, learning about the Congress people in your state and others that are supporting this new asset class and want this innovation to move forward, who recognize the disparity between the rich, the haves and the have-nots, and who understand that this new asset class is in fact leveling the playing field, or is the opportunity to level the playing field. These are the people we need to reach out. We need to lock arms with them, not think that they're up here and we're down here and we can't make a difference. No, 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 no. We are the future. And so we have to come together and stop warring with one another over this blockchain and that blockchain. That's idiotic. And come together to fight the real enemy, which is the incumbent traditional banking financial system that doesn't want to lose their liquidity. That's you and I. That's the real fight. That is the real fight. And you got to understand it, right? You got to understand it. So we want more people crypto friendly in Congress. We have the voting power. The Supreme Court, just like James Burns said, the Supreme Court has decided that Congress will determine what kind of power they'll give to regulators. You understand? Congress will decide that. No matter what the SEC believes that jurisdiction that they have or power that they have, Congress ultimately decides. And so we got to go lock arms with the people from Congress, if you will. Simple as that. And again, reach out to Ron Hammond. He'll tell you about the Blockchain Association. He'll also tell you about the decentralized PAC as well. You can get started there. It doesn't take a lot, but if you want to get started, you want to make connections, you want to get feedback. Yeah, you sign up to the site, get involved, and from where you are, and understand that collectively we can make a big time difference. But we got to start where we are. Got to start. We can't wait for the body blows to come and then respond. We have to be proactive instead of reactive, if you will. Hank is in the building. What's going on, my friend? What's up, Siege? When is the XRP taking off? Let's go. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm sure that it'll take off, but I'm not sure when, my friend. I appreciate you checking in. XRP number one says, can't believe the audacity of the SEC still having the Hayden speech on the official website, although it's only personal opinion. It's the dump. I don't even know how to explain that Hayden speech is still on there. I don't even know how to explain that. It's unbelievable to me. Chris, GDLT is in the building. What's good, my friend? I was just shouting you out, bro. I hope that Osmosis and Cosmos and Adam has done you well, bro. We need people like you to be part of the new 1%. Hope you're doing well. Appreciate you checking in. That's what it is right there. The Thunder Sound. The Thunder Sounds nailed it. It's called the Gentleman's Agreement, the private back door from legislation to executive positions in the same industry. They just wrote legislation for 100%. I always like to say they put him where they need him. Got to get that. There's a big difference between some dude that was privately selected and some dude or gal that was publicly elected. There's just a different thing. It's a different thing. So guys, just pay attention to that. I hope you understand. I hope it's just this video live stream has been of value to you. You know, Ron Hammond on Twitter, just reach out, you know, make a little start, because the compounding of you getting into action and believing that you can make a difference, it compounds. On Twitter okay. Thank you, Keyless. Where do I go on Twitter to find that, Keyless? Siege, when you finish here, if you have time, Frog Radio is on. Is Frog Radio the Twitter handle? And are you talking, they're doing, what do they call that thing? So that hangout, the Twitter hangout thing? Is it Frog Radio? Is that the Twitter? I definitely will check that out for sure. This is insider talk about Wonderland and Frog Nation from Keyless. I appreciate that, Keyless. So guys, there it is. There it is. Understand that you can make a difference. Don't ever think that you can't. Don't ever think that you can't. You can make a difference. And collectively, we are going to make a difference again, because the digital asset space is our chance to win. Our chance to win. We can't forget that, right? We cannot forget that. Guys, hey, Breadwork Derek is in the building. Appreciate you checking in, my friends. Never, ever forget that, guys. Never, ever forget that. The digital asset space is our chance to win. Our chance to win. They know it. They're trying to take it from us. They can't win it, though. We will prevail. Ultimately, we will prevail. The real Big Will was good, my friend. I will tag you. Okay, awesome. Thank you. Thank you, Keelos. I appreciate that. Guys, thank you again so much for taking your time to hang out with the Crypto Seeds and family. Again, if you're watching and you haven't had a chance to subscribe, please consider subscribing to the channel and ringing that notification bell. All right, guys, listen, I'm going to end this video like I do all of my videos and remind you guys of this. That old money doesn't want you to win. They don't want us to win. They would rather that we remain a cog in their perpetual wheel of trading our time for dollars. They don't want us to play in the same playground that they play in, where we allow our money to work for us. This is our chance to win, guys. The digital asset space is our chance to win. We are in the midst of the greatest transfer of wealth in the history of man. Are you participating, or are you standing on the sidelines? Here's what I do know, that the battle for you has already been fought, and the victory is yours. Go get it. I'll talk to you soon, guys. See ya.